So Sean went off in this direction, huh? It would seem so, yes. Perhaps I found some clues here as to his current whereabouts. Ah. The trash is collected at 11 AM. I guess that's why the enclosure's empty. There was a ton of stuff here earlier. Big stuff too. Shows me that they take the big stuff away. Yeah, sure look that way. I bet the big squisher machines squish it all up good anyhow. They don't do that with the larger items, they just take them away as they are. They do, huh? How do you even know that, sir? Wait, Mr. Fenner's pretty keen for you to join him, right? I bet he says some kind of pamper on how they throw stuff away when you're in the office. You're spookily insightful sometimes, Kay, but only sometimes. So they keep it locked up tight, huh? I guess they don't want non-residents disposing of their trash here. Which is bullshit, by the way. A bin is a bin is a bin is a bin. This milk carton. The same brand Sean drinks. Something happened to him here, I'm almost certain of it. Based on what we've seen and what Detective Gumshoe told us, I think there's a strong possibility Sean was abducted from the garbage disposal area. Yeah, come out of the way of prying eyes, huh? But why would Sean ever come here in the first place? I imagine he must have had something to dispose of. The truck's already come and gone. Guess we'll never know what that something was now. It's totally empty. Yes, the garbage was just collected. You think? Or did somebody steal it all? I smell a crime here, Mr. Edgeworth. I certainly smell something as well. Is that really the scent of a crime? Only two vehicles came through here this morning, the taxi and a blue truck. And Eustace was taken away in the taxi. Right. Well, it seems that Sean was likely abducted from the garbage disposal area. If the garbage was collected at 11 o'clock... Oh, I get it. Now we know what kind of truck it was. Indeed, it must have been the garbage truck. But the police officer who told us about it didn't describe it as such. He only mentioned the fact that it was blue. Some cop he was. How did he even notice it was one of those cool trash squishing machines? Because it wasn't. Today isn't a regular garbage day. It's a day they collect larger items, for which they wouldn't use a specialized garbage truck. Just a regular truck like any other. But it was a garbage truck nonetheless. And where do garbage trucks go? The dump, right? Wait a second. You're saying the kidnapper disguised himself as a trash collector? Then the truck will probably have been fake too, right? Maybe it didn't go to the dump. No, I'm reasonably sure the garbage truck was real. How do you figure that? Another look at the garbage disposal area should tell us. What tells us the garbage truck must have been real.
Take that!
Wait. You're saying there's something important here? Yes, proof the garbage truck was real. Don't you... Oh. It's the empty lot, you twat.
Take that! Take that!
There we go. The garbage disposal area is kept locked. Yeah, only a real garbage collector and a real garbage truck could have opened it. Precisely. The garbage truck can't have been a fake. Perhaps whoever abducted Sean put him in a large cardboard box to be prepared for the job. Now mix it in with all the other oversized items, and the garbage collector would take it away, no questions asked. Exactly, allowing the kidnapper to await the truck's arrival at the garbage processing facility. They could then claim to have thrown the box away by mistake and collect it without incident. So where they take the garbage after it leaves here? Let's see. Looks like we have two possibilities. How does anybody find anywhere with all these fucking areas with the same goddamn names? Sunset Station, Sunrise Hall, Sunshine Harbour, Sunshine Coliseum. Have we found anything that might serve as a clue? Sundown. There's another one. Based on the loud bang we heard from the phone call, we know the kidnapper was somewhere in the vicinity of Sunshine Coliseum. And one of the garage facilities is right by there too. I think this is likely where Sean was taken, which means the kidnapper must be holding him somewhere near there. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Can I ask you and your men to search the area around the garbage facility? Not like you to ask, sir. Feels a little flat, if I'm totally honest. Why don't you give me a good old-fashioned order, eh? Like you used to. You don't mind, even though I'm not a prosecutor anymore? I thought I told you already. Detective investigates for himself, not just for prosecutors. Thank you. Mr. Edgeworth, we're almost out of time. You're right, we need to hurry. I doubt Judge Gavelle and the others can hold out much longer. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. I won't let you down, sir. It won't be an official search, but I'll put my best men on it. You can count on it. I'm coming too, Gummy. I promised I'd snatch Sean from the jaws of danger, and that's just what I'm going to do. I'll head back into the courthouse. Who knows? I may be able to direct proceedings out a little longer. Alright, with me everybody, even in the depths of the night. It's already striking 2, there isn't a moment to lose. Yes, sir. I didn't finish. Whenever a bird dares to take flight. Well, if it isn't our old friend, ex-prosecutor Edgeworth. Hello, dear boy. Excelsius winner. The accused will turn and face the prosecution. I'm not done with you yet. I already told you, Franziska, it doesn't make sense. Why would I help her? I feel for her, of course. A woman in her prime sent to prison. It's enough to make a grown man cry. But to suppress evidence in order to keep her out of a jail cell? No, that's preposterous. We have a statement from your own son. He says he entrusted the evidence to your care. I'm afraid I don't know what he's talking about, or why he'd say such a thing. I don't know what's got him into his territory. What if I could prove that you and Warden Lagarde were as more closely associated than you claim? I'm sorry, prove. I think we've been over this, dear boy. You're an ex-prosecutor, remember? Are you even allowed in this part of the courtroom anymore? Mars Edgeworth, I'm the one prosecuting the case. What are you thinking barging in like this? I'm sorry, Franziska, but it's important. May I speak on behalf of the prosecution, just briefly?
What are you doing?
Judge Gavelle, I come before the court with important new evidence. I ask you allow me to present it. Have you lost your mind, dear boy? There's no way this can be allowed. Well, the defense hopes you'll let him, G. Just saying. What's the thinking over on the prosecution side there, Frandanga? Fine. The prosecution has no objections. Your objections are neither here nor there. This isn't a democracy, it's a courtroom. And this is flagrant contempt. Isn't that right, Verity? No. As long as Sean's still missing, she'll feel she has no choice but to go along with whatever Winner wants. If only there was some way of telling her he might be found at any moment. Judge Gavelle, I would ask only this, that you trust in me and in my assistance just this once. Speaking of which, where is Kate Faraday? She's currently searching for the most important piece of evidence of all. Nonsense! There's no more evidence to be found. You're just stalling for time. The most important piece of evidence of all, huh? Hey, G. I don't know what this evidence is, but maybe we can trust in Mars' little pal. What do you say? I mean, I say little pal. She's way more than that. She's the one and only great thief Yatagarasu. Seems Fender has sensed what I'm getting at least. Judge Gavelle, the evidence I'm talking about, we're almost certain we know where it is. Kay is only moments away from snatching it from the jaws of danger. Very well. This is highly irregular, but I'll allow it. You have my thanks. Have you all gone completely mad? You said you had important new evidence. Evidence of what, exactly? Just what I said. That Warden Lagarde and Chairman Winner have a far better acquainted than he claims. Allow me to present it to you. This document has a report regarding the interrogation of a certain someone. Yeah, and who might that be? The late Mr. Blanco Knight. And the interrogation was to be carried out by none other than Warden Lagarde. Wait, is that the interrogation where... Yes, where Knight was killed. This document shows Warden Lagarde planning the interrogation in which Mr. Knight was murdered. This is indeed important evidence. Mars Edgeworth, you refer to the document in question as a report? Would you care to elaborate to whom it will report addressed? A very good question, Miss Von Karma. And the answer that is most important is the new revelation of all. We recovered this document from a safe in the storeroom on the 51st floor of the big building. That's the storeroom where the lots of the underground auction were kept. It is. An auction, if you recall, that was presided over by one Excelsius Winner. And that is to whom the report in question was addressed. Do you still mean to insist that you and Warden Lagarde barely know one another? I'll refrain from commenting on that matter for the moment, if you don't mind. What? I don't believe it's been conclusively proven that I was the auctioneer yet, has it? Have you forgotten the events of this morning already? I think I proved that fact more than adequately.
I'll admit defeat in that particular arena, yes. But that was not the courtroom. Can you prove the same thing here, my boy? That I was the ringleader, did you call it? If you can't, then, well, you certainly can't prove the report was addressed to me.
You won't wriggle your way out of this one. So unfair. Tell him, Verity, please. I'm not being slippery at all. I'm being entirely reasonable, wouldn't you say? Unlike when you permitted Mr. Edgeworth in this bizarre interlude, that was most unlike you. It's saddening, truly it is, to see you failing in your sacred duty to the law. Almost saddening enough to make me want to take drastic measures. You're right, of course. Until a fact has been adequately proven in the courtroom, it can't truly be considered a fact. I'm afraid I have no choice but to ask that Mr. Edgeworth's theory be struck from the record. Oh, it's no good. She has to know for certain Sean is safe.
I'm sorry, my boy, but what counts as truth out in the field and in the courtroom are two different things.
And you're more than willing to bend the truth in the courtroom, is that what you're saying?
Oh, you're a scurrilous soul. I'll do no such thing. I'll simply accept the court's verdict as the truth, should it choose to acquit me, as should you.
If we can't find that missing evidence, we're in trouble here.
Well, Verity, I think we've heard about all we need to, don't you? There's no way that evidence is turning up, ever. A quick not guilty and we can all go
Objection!
home.
Who said that? Dad?
Eustace? What are you doing here?
Mr. Winner, what's the meaning of this?
And where have you been? You can't just abandon your duties like that.
I'm sorry.
You're unfit to be a prosecutor. You're a complete and utter disgrace. Why, Eustace, why can't you get into your head? This is no place for an incompetent fool like you.
Dad, I bought some vital evidence. So, can I please, take my place at the prosecutor's bench? Pretty please?
Well, well, Eustace, this is certainly a surprise. Eustace, my boy, what's got it into you? There's something different about you. What's going on?
Dad,
Come on, my boy, spit it out. What is it? Do you want Daddy to play catch with you? That's it, isn't it? All right. Why don't you run along home and I'll be with you soon.
Get back on the stand right now!
What's gotten into you, child? You're shaking like a leaf.
Objection!
Judge Gavell, the prosecutor in charge has arrived along with important new evidence. This trial is far from over. Surely you can't call it into proceedings just yet.
No objections from Team Defense. Only wish you could have our original team captain say that herself, though. The prosecution has no objections either. You think this farce is going to continue? There's no chance of that. None at all. Isn't that right, Verity?
He still thinks he was successful in his bid to kidnap Sean, but we know different. Sadly, as long as the boy remains missing, Nothing changes. Judge Gavel's hands are still tied. That sound! That's her cell phone. Mine's also ringing.
Well, I'm getting a call too. Mr. Edgeworth!
Mr. Fender!
We found Sean!
We found Sean! Detective, you did it!
The most important piece of evidence of all, huh? That's some stellar work, your great thiefness.
Thanks. We just thought you should know right away. See you all soon. Judge Gavel, it's for you. Hello? Yes, I understand. I'm so glad you're safe. Be sure to thank everybody properly. You'll do that for me, won't you? All right. Be careful. I'll see you back at home. The proceedings will continue. I feel a certain freedom returning to my hammer arm.
No. How? Is this some idiotic joke?
It's no such thing. The witness will return to the stand, and Mr. Winner will set up the prosecutor's bench. Yes, ma'am.
Eustace Winner,
Yes?
I leave matters to your hands.
Huh?
Facing down your own father, it won't be easy. I'll be looking on with interest. Don't disappoint me.
Very well. Is the prosecution ready to proceed? Mr. Winner, you mentioned some evidence you wish to present the court. Yeah, so, the knife and the chisel.
You tracked down the missing murder, Majiggs?
Well, Mr. Winner, did you? About that, No, I couldn't find them. I searched everywhere, but I was too late. Too late?
How so?
I remembered something. I saw Dad in the garage this morning. He was carrying something wrapped in newspaper. Where are you going, Dad?
Oh, Eustace, I was, on the way to throw out some trash.
And I heard this tinkling sound.
Tinkling, huh? Let me guess.
The bell from Mr. Canis's chisel. You mean to tell the court that you believe the witness disposed of the evidence? I tried my best. I was too late. I'm sorry.
You said you looked everywhere. Everywhere where?
Literally everywhere. I even went to the dump. I got down on my hands and knees and dug through the garbage. I figured the stuff had to be in there somewhere. So that's what he was doing, and he even went as far as to search the dump. But all I found was this. And this is a little pungent for one thing.
Yeah, and you're a little on the right side yourself, kiddo. I can smell you from here.
What do you expect? And the knife? Probably somewhere among all that trash. but there was too much to go for on my own.
Very well. The court will accept the item you've presented into evidence.
You've outdone yourself, Eustace. You never fail to disappoint, dear boy. You dug through rotting garbage with your bare hands, and that's all you have to show for it. You drive me to tears, really you do.
Objection!
Might be a little soon to turn on the waterworks just yet, Dad. Let's have a closer look first. If you wish to waste your time, be my guest. Hey, Eustace, Miles. Excuse me. Do this devastatingly handsome old defense attorney a favor, will ya? Hit this guy full in the face with the truth.
It seems Fender's on board. Good. Let's see if we can't find an opening. Mr. Winner, can you show me the piece of evidence you found? Sure. Let's open it up, shall we? We'd only hope there's something of value inside. Is it the bell? Way, good lads! Could this be the bell that was on Mr. Canis' chisel? Perhaps there's some trace evidence that can prove one way or the other. It's no good. Look at it. It's spotless.
Well, Mr. Winner,
Do tell. Was there anything interesting inside that little scrap of paper? Of course there wasn't. Why would there be? Why was it even accepted into evidence? It's literally a piece of trash. Sorry, gentlemen, but the truth hurts.
We used Eustace's efforts for nothing. It's true the bell may not be as much use to us as evidence. Nonetheless. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, we can't give up yet.
As calm and collected as ever, I see, Miles. Unlike my poor idiot son there.
are we to assume the prosecution has nothing more to say on the matter? Very well.
Objection!
Not so fast, Gavel. We're not done yet. There's one thing we still haven't looked at properly.
Really, my boy, you want us to believe there's more? Desperation's never a good look, you know.
It seems Eustace isn't quite ready to give up just yet. And for once, I think we're both thinking the same thing. Namely, it might not necessarily be dealing with a useless piece of trash. We can't know for sure without looking more closely, but if I'm right, we're talking about... We need to take a closer look at the bell. Oh, whoops. He's right, he did.
So sad to see you both scrabbling so desperately. Admit it, you don't have anything, do you?
I'm talking about the piece of newspaper the bell was wrapped in. Seems really were thinking the same thing.
It's beautiful, it really is. Tear-jerkingly so. Some might call it heroic optimism. Some might call it clutching at straws. But whatever one calls it, to put all one's faith in a worthless piece of garbage, that takes belief.
Let's take a close look and see if it's as worthless as you say, shall we? Eustace, if you'd be so kind. Aha! Are these finger marks? Look, it's covered in some sort of oil. Judge Gavel, I'd like to have this examined for fingerprints. Fucking fingerprints? It's the pattern of his fucking gloves! Why are you pissing us around like this? Could I request you to call on somebody from forensics?
Very well. Summon a technician right away.
I have the results, Your Honour. It's been confirmed that these are finger marks. Unfortunately, it looks like they're made by somebody wearing gloves. No!
Oh dear, that doesn't give you very much in the way of evidence, does it? But I suppose it makes sense if you think about it. After all, this was important evidence. What kind of idiot would handle something like that without gloves on? Oh, that's right, the kind that would flail about desperately like you, my boy.
Wow, way to talk to your kids, Super Dad.
I'm merely calling a spade, or in this case an idiot. Real winners know to keep their emotions out of things. And take no pity on the weak or the foolish, including their own ineffective offspring.
Dad,
You spent the last who knows how long proclaiming yourself to be a prize-winning prosecutor. But thanks to my little pep talk this morning, you finally know exactly how all those prizes were won. It was all thanks to me, thanks to the power I wield. You never stood a chance, you never stood on your own 2 feet. You've always been coddled, first by me, then by Verity.
Dad.
Oh, dry your garbage-smelling tears.
Garbage smelling?
Not that it's a stench that doesn't suit you, even if it does make me
Turn up my nose in disgust.
Objection!
No, you're wrong.
I am, my boy. Wrong about what?
I'm not the one who smells. You are.
What did you say?
Yeah, you smell, and you don't even realize it. You couldn't hide it even if you wanted to. Edgeworth, take a sniff, right where the finger marks are. You want me to smell it? Is that oil? Yep, and I know where it came from. Wait, I know it from somewhere too. Smells of engine oil in here. I guess what is serious something of a motorhead. That odor tells us something important. It tells us exactly who flew this piece of evidence away. But I guess my dad's right. I guess I'll never be a real winner. I'll never be able to keep my emotions out of things. And I'll never be able to stand up to him no matter what he's done. Eustace. Be strong, Eustace. Remember what you told me. You said you were going to be different from your father. A different kind of prosecutor. And you are a prosecutor. We both are. That's why we are standing here in this courtroom. A prosecutor's highest responsibility is to the truth. To see it comes to light no matter what. We expose crimes, and we see their perpetrators are punished no matter who they may be. So if you truly mean to continue on as a prosecutor, you know what you have to do. I made you a promise. I said if you could summon the courage to find your feet again, I'd help you. This isn't something you should have to do alone. I'm here, right beside you. Thanks, Edgeworth. You're right. Those finger marks tie my dad to this crime. We just need to show everybody how.
Take that!
That smell you pointed out to me, Eustace. It's the smell of engine oil, isn't it? Motorcycle oil, even. Yep. And we both smelled it before in the same place. Yes. In Chairman Winner's garage. What's more, these finger marks feature some distinctive patterns, wouldn't you dare? Don't they? The outlines of the letters D-E-A-T-H. The same letters that appear on the fingers of these gloves.
Oh, gloves can be bought in any store. How does that prove anything, dear boy?
How indeed? That's not the only thing that connects your gloves to this piece of newspaper we found. Let's look at the scrap of paper the bell was wrapped in and compare it to the gloves we found on Chairman Winner's garage. There's a feature that undeniably connects the two.
Take that!
Uh-oh. It does. Are you sure, dear boy? I can't see the connection myself.
Well, luckily you didn't need to see it. Edgeworth, I can't see it either. Did I pick the wrong part? Oh, I didn't even notice the print was faded.
Take that!
Look at the letter A on the finger. Half of it is missing, exactly as it is in the print on the newspaper.
What?
I would also like to draw the court's attention to the dirt the gloves are covered in. I think it might be worth having its composition compared to the dirt on the newspaper. A match would make for even stronger evidence that the print was made by Chairman Winner's gloves. Officer, have the dirt on the two pieces of evidence compared right away.
Ugh, curse you, Edgeworth. And you, Eustace. Who do you think you are? You're nothing but mere prosecutors.
Sorry, Dad. I think it's time you admitted defeat. You suppressed vital evidence, and we just proved that in a court of law. And you did it to try and protect the defendant.
What? Do you think you're going to be able to make that stick? You think they'll send me to prison? Me? You think you'll be the one to finally take me down? You're a fool, child. A fool.
Just give it up, Dad. Admit what you did.
You think you'll stand a chance of having me around? You won't last 5 minutes.
You know what? I think I might be okay. All I ever wanted was to become a prosecutor to make you proud. But after your men kidnapped me, and I was lying there in the dark all my own, I got to thinking. Thinking how powerless I was in all this because of you. I almost gave up. I almost lost sight of the truth. But then Edgeworth appeared out of nowhere and showed me a way forward. I don't need your approval anymore, and I don't need you. After all, I found out evidence on my own, didn't I? My men kidnapped you? What are you talking about? I guess the courtroom's as good a place as any to tell you the truth, Dad.
Be careful what you say to me, boy. You might live to regret it. You're a fool, Eustace, and always will be.
I know you've hated me for as long as I can remember. But I want you to know, despite it all, I've always looked up to you as my dad. Thanks for everything, Excelsius. And goodbye.
When did you... You need me, damn it! You couldn't possibly survive without me, Eustace!
The court hereby accepts vital evidence in the case was suppressed by Chairman Winner. That crime will be tried and an appropriate punishment decided at a future date. For now, we must return to the matter of the knife and the chisel, which still have not been found. However, I believe a full search of the garbage facility may well remedy that. What? You're going to dig through all that trash for the knife, darling? But then...
Don't worry, Warden Lagarde. I'm sure your punishment won't be too unpleasant.
Oh, you devil! Punished? Moi? Impossible!
Excelsius, you blibbling buffoon! What did you do? What did you do? All your swaggering bluster about how they'd never declare me guilty, and now this? You were the one I went after they arrested. You were the one I went after they arrested me because you made me believe I could trust you. And not only did you kidnap a child to try and help me, it didn't even work. Idiot! You feckless, useless idiot of a man! An unsightly outburst to say the least, but an informative one. Wouldn't you agree, Eustace? Yeah, she really let some juicy info slip there. Right? She did, right? Yes, she did. We really need to work on your confidence.
Very well. It seems we may be able to bring these proceedings to an end at last.
Knuckle back!
What the fuck are you doing?
Sorry, Judge Cavell, your happy ending will have to wait. Landsey says the end of the trial's not necessarily the end of the matter.
Who are you?
Just a lowly lone wolf investigator by the name of Shilong Lang.
And you have some sort of objection to these proceedings, I take it?
Not really. Your suspect over there's guilty for sure. Guiltier than you know.
Lang? Like Lang from 12 years ago?
Yep. Good to see you're finally about to pay for your crimes. Even if it did take a while for you to get what was coming to you.
Agent Lang, explain yourself.
Are you familiar with the SS5 incident? I certainly am. It happened 12 years back.
Wait, 12 years? Could this all be connected to Agent Lang's father and his relationship with the President somehow?
Fifi Lagarde and Excelsius Winner, in the flesh. I've waited a long time for this day. After all, you're the ones who threw my family name in the dirt.
Are we to assume you have some personal connection to the incident in question?
I do, but I'm not here to talk about the past. Not yet, anyhow. Right now I'm here for you, Cavell.
Me?
You and one other person.
Sean!
You're both under arrest. On suspicion of having conspired to murder Fuck these names. On suspicion of having conspired to murder Di Jun Wang, president of Zhengfa.
Where is your evidence, Agent Lang?
All in good time, Mr. Prosecutor. We haven't even started our investigation yet. I want my suspects on the scene with me while I look everything over again.
What have you uncovered, Agent Lang? I need to know.
If you've got a problem, you're more than welcome to tag along.
Oh, believe me, I will. The end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. We certainly haven't come anywhere close to solving the mystery of the President's murder, or uncovering the truth behind these so-called monster sightings. Or figuring out who was on the phone. Yet I'd say the matter's far from over yet.